It's okay. Okay, so my last video actually ended a little abruptly. I had a 10-minute video. I don't know what happened with YouTube, but YouTube decided to cut me short. So anyways, that was a 4.5 minute from a 10 and 25 second. Anyways, so I wake up from anesthesia. 15 minutes after I got into the recovery room. They thought that was a little surprising. I got up kind of early. But anyways, so I wake up and they tell me everything's fine. You know, you're where you are, and they wheel me to my room, and then they go, "Okay, Mr. House, you need to scoot over to the other bed." What? Can't you guys just like lift me up and put me over into the other bed? And she goes, "No, Mr. House, you need to pull your legs up, scoot your hips over, and get to the other bed." Okay, so I did like this little wiggle worm thing. I started moving my shoulders, and they're like, "Okay, Mr. House, you need to move your hips." And I said, let me just do it my way. Let me take my time if you're gonna make me do it. And so I get over in the other bed, and I'm laying there, and I'm introduced to everybody, and it's very uncomfortable, and I have someone next to me. It's different. And of course, I go to sleep. The first night was very rough. I had a bad experience. I had some what do you call it? Still having shortness of breath. Spasms in my incisions, so every time I coughed or I would start to fall asleep and something would happen, I'd get a spasm, and every time you cough, it would cause a spasm, and then I would cough, and it would cause a spasm, so it was back and forth, and if I'd cry, it would cause spasm, the spasm made me cry, and it was just, oh my God, it was horrible. So the morphine used that more so, and then it finally, muscle relaxer, I was able to go to sleep. And so anyways, that's all. It wasn't actually that bad. I think I smashed my finger and hurt more than what happened in the surgery. Honestly, I have sprained my back, smashed my finger, stepped on my toe, hit myself with a shovel. I don't care what you banged your hand on a door. I don't know, but honestly, this didn't hurt that bad. So I didn't eat for about 4 days. All I had was a liquid diet, and anyways, this is a bad habit of mine. I had a liquid diet, and pretty much I didn't sleep for 3 days, almost 4 days, and I finally got some sleep on my 4th day. And the hospital experience was all right. It was a little rough. I had to walk around to expel the gas, but because I wasn't having any bowel movements, my bowels were actually frozen. They were paralyzed from the being moved around, I guess. So I wasn't having any function, if you know what I mean. I had to learn how to use the restroom again. Weird. But you have to walk around to kind of get the gas to come out of your body. And it was actually coming out of my ear. It was coming out when you go to the bathroom, different things. Anyways, this one night it wasn't working, and I was in a lot of pain. And I strained my back because I walked too much. So I was sitting in the restroom, and I called for the nurse, and the nurse came, and I was almost in tears. I was in a lot of pain. And mostly just uncomfortable. It'd been late at night, tired, hadn't slept in days, hadn't eaten anything. So you're kind of frustrated. Your emotions are a little all over the map. And she put some hot towels on me, and she did the one thing a nurse is, I guess, not supposed to do, but she comforted me and she helped me, and she got me back to bed. And I had quit the morphine. I didn't want any more medicine, but she convinced me to go back on the morphine just this once to kind of help me sleep, and I was able to sleep all night, which was awesome. So she was my angel. She was my angel from Jamaica. So she was an awesome lady. Anyways, so the next day I had them remove the morphine pump because I didn't want to be tempted to use it. So I was just on painkillers and muscle relaxers. But anyways, we'll continue this on the third video because my videos tend to get cut short.